Hello everyone, my name is Allison. I'm the recreation therapist over at the health center. You usually see me during morning exercise, but today I wanted to challenge you in a different way. So our recent lifestyles have really created us into a world of having to have a mind that's full rather than one that is simply mindful. In these upcoming months or weeks or days, we're going to be feeling a lot of emotions that have to do with joy, gratitude, simply giving thanks, or simply happiness. We can't really forget these emotions even though the holidays might look a little different. So I want to challenge you all to think about that joy and gratitude that you might be feeling, or ones that we might be feeling in a few days. So the first part of this challenge is to just reminisce, think back about the past year, what's happened to us all, whether it's something that was very personal to you, and just think about the emotion that you might have felt. Before we all deeply think into all these ideas or memories, let's take a few deep breaths together. So when we take our deep breaths, we'll breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. With the help of our singing bowl from Tara, we'll hold onto these deep breaths until our bowl gets quiet. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Breathe in. Exhale. One last one. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Keep taking nice deep breaths as we continue together. So the first thing I want us all to think about is what color comes to mind when you think of joy. And now we're not thinking of your friend Joy, we're thinking of the emotion. When I think of joy, usually the color yellow comes to me. Nice and bright, like a sunset or the sunrise. Is yours a light blue, red, purple? Now think of the last time that you felt that joy color. Who were you with? Was it your friends, family? Were you sitting on a beach by yourself? Or were you surrounded by other people? Take a nice deep breath in as you think of that memory. Exhale. When you think of the people that might have been surrounding you during that memory, why do you feel that color when you think of them? Are you surrounded by people that give you unconditional love or acceptance? Do they listen to you? Or maybe they support you when you're successful or even during your downfalls? Now, when we think about joy and that color you've thought of, we also have to acknowledge that sometimes we feel fear. And think of that color as well. When I think a little bit about fear, the color I think of might be a dark blue. And now, when was a moment that you might have felt that color? When you're uncertain of yourself or maybe others? And usually with that color, it might be a little dimmer, a little darker. And to compare that color of joy that might be brighter. You might smile when you think of it. So even though those colors might be completely different, we still have to acknowledge them when we think of gratitude or happiness, and to ground ourselves when we might think of either of those colors. Just simply put your feet on the floor or the grass, the sand, wherever you might be. And in order to keep that joyous memory or to get rid of that fear, plant your feet on the ground and remember in that moment that you're okay. Take time to feel the emotions, but also acknowledge the strong ones during this time of giving thanks or thinking of the day when you're not 6 feet apart from everyone and you can hug those people close. Keep taking those nice deep breaths. Now let yourself just sit quietly, at ease. Think of whatever joyous color came to your mind. Allow yourself to be relaxed, open. Take nice, deep, natural breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Try and steady your heart as well. Now begin your practice of simply giving gratitude. Feel how year after year you have cared for your own life. Now let yourself begin to acknowledge all that has supported you during your life. So when you think of gratitude, remember the people, animals, plants, insects, creatures of the sky and sea, air and water, fire and earth, all whose joyful exertion blesses my life every day. With gratitude, I remember the care and labor of 1,000 generations of elders and ancestors who came before me. I offer my gratitude for the safety and well-being I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the blessing of this earth I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the measure of health I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the community I have been given. I offer my gratitude for the life I have been given. And just as we are grateful for the blessings that our own life has been given, we also need to be grateful for the blessings of others. Continue to take nice deep breaths and bring to mind someone that you really care about, someone that brings that joyous color to you. Picture them and feel that natural joy that you have for their well-being, for their happiness and success. With each breath, offer them your grateful, heartfelt wishes. May you be joyful. May your happiness increase. May you not be separated from great happiness. May your good fortune and the causes for your joy and happiness increase. Sense the joy and caring of each phrase. When you feel some degree of natural gratitude for the happiness of this loved one, extend this practice to another person you care about. Open your mindfulness to include those neutral people, difficult people, or even enemies, until you extend joy to all beings everywhere, young and old, near and far. Practice dwelling in joy until the deliberate effort of practice drops away and the intentions of joy blend into the natural joy of your own heart. And look forward to the days when we aren't all sitting 6 feet apart. Be grateful and kind as you go through these next few weeks. spread joy to everyone. I hope you enjoyed these few minutes of mindfulness. Remember to keep a nice, clear head. And when you're feeling your color of fear or you're unsure about the journey ahead, just plant your feet and remember in that moment that you are okay. Hope you enjoyed our time. Thank you for listening.